I'm the Batman.
Yeah, it does.
I'm kind of wearing that.
You're like, I'm not the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. And then they all rave together. When I make my move.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's fifth period. The party's fifth period. Get headphones and period. Let me hit that barbican. That barbican. Let me hit that barbican.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fifth Period, the film podcast usually hosted by two media teachers. But if you've seen either of our previous Harry Potter pods, you know we always bring in an extra special guest for this franchise. So come on, let's not wait for the grass to grow. My name is Mr. Brown, and with me today is...
Maddie!
And Professor Boylan.
The big pause. They're really building up to...
That's what
Oh,
I'm
you're
doing.
Professor Boylan.
Professor Boylan.
But you're dressed as Ron.
Yep.
We're already off the rails.
Oh, yep.
Things do tend to get a little bit crazy when the three of us come together, so I'm excited to see what happens. Well, nothing, apparently. In addition to talking about our main film today, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, we are also going to be doing our weekly watches. So if you want to skip ahead to that segmente, I will leave time codes in the description below.
Hey, it's Aleina, and today we're going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
A big thank you to Aleina for her intro to the pod today. Very fitting to have her do the intro for Harry Potter because she actually played Harry Potter just last year for our junior prod. We've got the director of that prod here. So a big reunion for the two of you.
And she did so amazing.
She really did.
She really did.
She nailed it.
Absolutely.
She was Harry.
And we were very fortunate to have Aleina in production again this year. Absolute superstar. One of those people that you don't really have to worry about. They take direction very well, and they always kind of add little details to their roles as well, which is really fun to see that kind of build over the production season.
Yeah, her couple of lines that she has in Busted are like burnt into my brain.
They're so good.
It's just really good delivery, and yeah, like even in the little moments, always absolutely crushed it.
Crushed it.
Also, just a big shout out for being a regular member at Film Club.
True.
I know on Friday you did have a fish and chip day that you had to contend with, but you still made the extra effort to come along just in time to do that intro. So I was very grateful for that. But thanks very much, Aleina. Let's hope we do it justice.
That's it.
Woo!
Cheers, Lena.
Alrighty, let us jump into Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm going to say right off the bat,
Yeah, go on.
one of my favourite Daniel Radcliffe hairstyles in this one.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Goblet of Fire is memorable
Goated.
for all different reasons, but
That's incredible hair.
I think this is like his coolest hair. It's a little longer, but it's messy and it's right up there. So we kick things off with the Dursleys again.
Yeah.
You got her.
Well, you don't always got it. They don't do it in, is it 4? 4 starts already at the Weasleys.
I mean, up until now. You got her.
You got her, yeah.
Yeah, got Harry just under the sheets, just practicing a little bit of magic. Why have a torch when you can have one of these bad boys?
Because you're not
yeah.
supposed to do magic outside of Hogwarts.
Yeah, but that logic's always been a little bit flawed in a lot of different places in the books and in the movies. So.
Yeah, and we're about to see a big example of practicing magic outside of school when Aunt Marge comes into the picture.
Old Margie, who's Vernon's sister and potentially is more awful than both Vernon and Petunia combined, which is saying something.
Awful to Harry, but great for us. She's so good right off the bat with that. Don't say yes in that ungrateful way. Like, she kills it in this role.
Yep.
So good.
She's so good to hate.
We were actually talking about her last week
Yeah.
with the brandy, the
Hippity brandy?
Hippity brandy, and the mixing of that with. Maybe I can do a
Dudley.
mashup.
Try a little drop of brandy. Little drop of brandy.
I found it really interesting that she asked him if he's been caned at school.
Yeah.
Obviously, this actress also played Trunchbull in Matilda, so feels very suitable.
Have you been in the chokey yet at school? Oh, loads of times. Good.
Has anybody picked you up by your pigtails and swung you around like hammer throw?
Your hair's not long enough. I'll give it a year. That's fine.
Oh dear, but yeah, she's just so brutal in this scene. I really love it. I was saying to you, I really appreciate the line. If there's something wrong with the bitch, then there's something wrong with the pop. And we get Daniel Radcliffe kind of stepping it up with his acting in this one.
He's
Bit
cracking
of
it.
anger coming through.
He's emo Harry in this one.
Yeah.
It's emotional.
He's an emotional man. And then, yeah, we get the exploding glass and then basically
And then the exploding Marge.
and then the Marge, and then the finger, it just starts to inflate. It looks great, I have to say.
This
Yeah.
effect is awesome. Like, I love how they use cutaways so well to make most of this practical. So, like, they have, like, expanding suits and things like that, but then they'll cut away, cut back, and then she's got all the prosthetics on her face. It's
So good.
really, really cool.
I love the amount of TVs.
So many TVs.
Yeah, there's about 3 of them.
Yeah, it's so that
Three
he
of
can
them were
watch
part of
his...
Dudley's birthday presents.
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
that he could watch it
66.
wherever
He's
is.
looking.
Yeah.
So good. But Dudley can't watch because he's getting taken out by buttons. But it looks great with Aunt Marge kind of like going into like the greenhousey
And like
the
bouncing off
atrium.
there with like boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The conservatory.
And
Yes.
then, flies off. And even
Vernon's
just Vernon being like, sorry,
Sorry.
let go.
It's like, Vernon, don't you dare. It's like, sorry.
Awesome. Just so good.
But then very quickly, he's like, Marge!
Stella!
I love the dog that just continually attacks him. Doesn't matter what's
Ah, just the classic. And then, but then he's like, what the devil are you doing up there? To Marge. It's perfect.
Oh dear, but things kind of move along at a pretty cracking pace. We also see Harry he's got some balls in this one. He's holding
angsty.
the wand up to
Like-
Vernon. He's
Well,
like,
he kicks
"Don't
his
you dare."
furniture as well. Oh my
Yeah,
God, angsty
he's
Harry.
furniture.
Anyway, he's like, you can't do magic out of school. He's like, yeah, try me. Okay.
He's like, well, yeah,
I just
as you've
blew
just
her
seen, I clearly don't play by the rules. Bad boy Harry Potter.
Mad boy Harry Potter. But
Um,
he trundles down the street into a much darker Privet Drive, it has to be
I
said.
love the detail as he's going down the street. You still see Marge floating away in the background, hear her crying out.
It's great.
Really, really good.
And he laughs maniacally.
Not quite. Not quite. We're not that dark yet, but we are.
Pulls
we
up
are
his sleeves and shows a dark mark.
We are
Fair, though.
significantly darker though. Like the playground set looks awesome. It's so creepy. It's straight out of a horror film.
It really is, and I think like very quickly, obviously this is there's a good place as any to jump into. The stylistic changes, the fact that we have a new director at the helm of Harry Potter, Alfonso Cuarón, the Mexican filmmaker, and it's a very different look to Columbus's films. And I remember like as a kid, it really sort of threw me a bit. It's still very much why like the first 2 films are my favorite, because that's like my quintessential look at Hogwarts. But I have to say that like probably as an adult, I've appreciated like what Cuarón tried to do with this film and make it feel very different, desaturated sort of color palette, adding to the fact that there's like more darker sort of thematic elements to this. Maybe the Dementors sucked the saturation out of the film. I'm not sure, but yeah, whatever works.
Which style do you prefer, Maddie? Out of the earlier ones, or
I like both. They're really different. Like, I think this was the movie to take the darker turn with. Like, once you've got, literal floating death puppets.
More serious tone, if you will.
oh, nice, nice.
I think it makes sense. And also, we all, like, if you grew up with the movies, now is the age that you can kind of handle a little
Handle
bit
that.
of, like, darker, scarier
That
kind
is
of stuff.
a great point. Similar to you, Nick, I was a little thrown by it because I love my continuity and I hate when like characters change or actors change between films, and obviously that's a big one for this for a couple of characters. But the design of Hogwarts is completely different. There's a couple of sets that remain the same, like a couple of the classrooms or the common room that's the same.
And that's about it.
But yeah, the grounds themselves look completely different, and it really bothered me at the time. I actually prefer this design of Hogwarts, but I just wish they'd justified it a little more, like talked about doing works at the ground, or even like Hagrid as his new role as a teacher, he moves like closer to a certain part of the school. Like, I think the big one for me as a kid was his hut looks completely different.
And it's in a different location in the school.
Exactly. And so if they had kind of said that he'd moved to
Righto.
be like to cater for Buckbeak or whatever it might be, I feel like it could have, just
I need
brought a
more
little more
space to mark papers and
classic.
materials. My favorite part about teaching is marking.
Maybe because he got a raise, then he could
Expanded.
finally build that his
Finally
dream
got the
house.
pumpkin
Build that
patch.
second
I've got the
room.
pumpkin patch next door. I've been asking
Yeah,
for one
he's got
for
his little
ages.
dream house now.
Yeah.
Hagrid Barbie dream house.
Barbie's dream house.
That's good. I would love to see Hagrid in a Barbie dream house.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Hagrid.
Very good. Very, very good. We get our first introduction
Come on,
of
Barbie.
Sirius Black. Not that we know it's him at the time.
No,
but,
he's a big
the
old doggo.
The old doggo comes in, and I was wondering, what is his plan at this point? Because we later find out he just wants to have a chat to Harry and
He's like,
explain himself.
Hey, Harry, I'm
And
a dog.
He comes in and he's like full growling at him, being as menacing as possible. And yeah, we'll get to this a little bit later.
It was
but
translated. If you see the subtitles, it's like, "Hi, godson."
yeah, there's just a lot of things that happen in this film that you go, that is there purely to trick us as an audience rather than believably be the character's motivation.
No,
Yeah.
because then as Harry's interrupted by, the dog, and he's going to get interrupted by a spectral vehicle,
The night bus.
the night bus.
Hell yeah.
And Stan Shumpike.
So good. What you doing down there? Well, I fell over. What you fell over for? I didn't do it on purpose. He's really attitudey
come
in this
on.
one.
I didn't do it on purpose.
So the whole night bus sequence is really, really fun. Like
It's
I
good fun.
love the sliding beds as they're moving around. The Rastafarian shrunken
Take
head.
it away, Annie.
It's going to be a bumpy ride.
1 3/4. Go.
It does kind of counteract a lot of the concerns about them being in a flying car in the previous film. It's like, oh, muggles just don't notice magic things.
It's going that fast. But yeah, we get Sirius. You got the crazy pose down?
I'm innocent, and this is how I show it. Harry, you've got to listen to me. I'm your godfather, and I'm
Why are you
innocent.
squinting so much?
That's what he does.
Does he? Like you need Trelawney's glasses to see.
Yeah.
I can't see. Where am I? There we
Harry,
go.
it's me.
And then he transforms back into the dog, and he's still got the glasses on.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Aw.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, he's on the back page of the Daily Prophet, and Harry asks, "Who's that?" And then Stan,
is that?
and then Stan's like,
is that?
"That's your godfather."
No, there's
That's
a lot of
Gary
withholding
Oldman.
information.
There is, but yeah, that's Sirius Black. He's a murderer.
He's like, who's this guy I should be afraid of? Would you mind just letting me
Who's
know?
that crazy person just going on the back of the newspaper?
He's like, believe it or not, I saw a dog just before, and they looked
And he looked
remarkably
just like
similar.
Like him, yeah.
The dog was doing this too. And was holding a piece of paper with an Azkaban prison number.
He explains that he's a big supporter of you-know-who, and I love the line where he's like, I reckon you've heard of him, and he goes, yeah, him I've heard of. Like,
Yeah,
it's
while
just-
covering his scar, he's like, shoo.
Yeah, it's just a really nice delivery. There's some interesting choices that I think. Well, it's not necessarily a choice. Maybe he was directed to do it, but there's some interesting deliveries. We were listening to the Prisoner of Azkaban audiobook last night.
Oh, Stevie
and,
Fry.
Yeah, it's so interesting how many of the lines are directly taken from the book, and just tonally how different it feels the way that Daniel Radcliffe's delivering it in this. And I love it. It's really, really good. But yeah, basically says he's a supporter of Voldemort. He's escaped from prison, and that's all we get at this point.
Yeah, and we get sort of drip fed some other stuff. But yeah, rock up at the Leaky Cauldron, which is good
Jim
fun.
Tavares is giving it
Good
his
old,
all.
good old Tom. Yeah,
He looks a little different from the first film.
very true.
He lost all his hair, grew a big hump, changed face.
His hump. What's
What's he gonna do with all that hump?
I don't know. With all,
gonna-
he's gonna go grab Harry's trunk.
Oh dear. But we
good.
also get Cornelius Fudge here. He's also had a bit of an update. Still same actor, but we talked about his attire is
Yep.
a lot more sleek now.
Yeah, because now he's the head of the ministry.
He was the head of the ministry when we met him in the previous film,
Was he?
when he comes to Hagrid's hut.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But yeah, he's like, oh, we don't send people to Azkaban for blowing up their aunts.
There's a bit more sort of light in this one, and then he almost lets slip about sort of Harry's connection to Sirius.
Yes.
He's just like, why should I, what have I got to be concerned about? He's like, oh, nothing. But yeah, we'll find out in a little bit.
He's like, don't even worry.
Yeah, should be right.
There's a guy that might try to come kill you, but don't even worry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry,
I'll
mate.
let someone else
Don't even
explain that.
Yeah, Harry
Yes.
Potter. That's fine.
And we get the fun sequence through with the Monster Book of Monsters.
Yeah.
This bad boy here. You made this.
I did.
Nice.
Very,
one.
very cool.
Thank you.
Little teeth at the front.
That's
Yeah, I love that sequence. Like,
good fun.
The little sound it makes when he steps on it, like, it's like an accordion being squashed together.
Interesting sound. I like how the whole sequence is shot. I think this is like one of the first scenes. I'm like, oh, this isn't Chris Columbus directing this film. Claron uses the camera like a lot differently, sort of in this space. Like Harry's looking at the window. I'm like, oh, that looks a bit cool. Don't mind that. It's fun. Crookshanks and Scabbers are getting along just as well as our other two members of our main trio of characters. And yes, Ron and Hermione are back in the fray
And the
downstairs.
Riz is high in this film.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's really? I do like it.
No,
I
because
like
it's not in the books. I don't like it.
Oh, see, as someone who didn't read the books, but I had heard the idea that was presented in this inspired the books to then develop it, because they were obviously like into book 5 at this point when this
They were
film
still
released.
kind of hanging.
They were hanging out, but like it's not as like blatant, I think, as some of the things that happen in here and stuff like that. Like when Hermione is like freaked out during like that first Care of Magical Creatures class, like that sort of stuff wasn't really happening in the book, and they definitely like emphasize it a lot more. That hey, they're gonna go out eventually.
But I think it's a pretty natural progression in the films, and especially because they've always had this kind of like hate-love relationship thing. Like there's a lot of banter, and then the banter becomes like more like teasing, playful banter, and then it's like you like each other, but you're not going to admit it, Ron.
Yep.
So I think it's a pretty good
And
progression.
it's also always at the end, Harry has to go off and finish the whole journey by himself. So
All that-
then
all
they
that extra
inevitably
time
get
together,
left
yeah.
behind.
Not in this film. Ron gets left behind at the end.
That's true. That's very
He's
true.
chilling.
Yeah.
There's a lot more references to Scabbers as well, and I like how
have
they
to
kind
remember
of
he exists.
plant the seed for a lot of the things that then get revealed at the end.
Yep.
But then Mr. Weasley pulls Harry
Yeah,
aside.
because I've come back from Egypt.
Yeah, and it's so good, this secret conversation thing. It reminded me, I don't know if you guys have seen, you were used in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, but at the start of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, he has to have like a secret conversation with someone, and to emphasize how secret it is, he keeps pulling her to like different sections of the room and like pressing her up against the wall and being like, and now we're going to go up against this one. The amount of moves he does, each sentence he's like, now let's move a little bit further along. And
Let's see
someone
more of the
else is
leaky
listening
cauldron.
in.
But it is like a good-looking continuous take, actually. I like how they frame it with the poster in the foreground when they start talking as well. And I'm like, yeah, this is good. Looks great. But yeah, it's like, I'm going to go to this part. We're going to go into this archway. I'm going to finish talking to you about it here in even more darkness.
But basically explains that Sirius Black might have it in for Harry.
Yes.
And he might come after him. And he's
'Cause,
like,
yeah.
you have to promise me that you're not going to go looking for him. He's like, why would I go looking for someone who wants to kill me?
But he's also like,
Kill me.
because it's you, Harry.
Yeah, it's like, because that's what you have
He's
done.
like,
in
that's why I'm
every-
telling
You,
you.
you
He's like,
seek out trouble, young man.
yeah.
And you get my son in trouble all the time, too.
But
And
we
I'm sick of
still
it.
like you.
We still love you more than him, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, we do. We do.
So on the Hogwarts Express, the train stops and we get a very cool, creepy freezing
Yes.
of the window. But the Dementors board the train.
That's pretty
and
cool.
Suck out Harry's happiness and
Yep.
joy, and we hear that. "Harry," and you were like, it sounds like a train whistle.
Yeah, that's the point.
Just that terrifying memory of the first time you got on the Hogwarts Express.
It is
No,
just
it's
the Hogwarts Express.
That's
No, it's the bit
legitimately
with
what it
Thomas the
sounds like,
Tank
though.
Engine coming from the background. In the white TP stuff is good. But yeah, I like how like the window freezes over and then the water bottle that's close to the window as well. Just looks really cool. It's a great sequence.
so creepy.
And then just sort of the ethereal, sort of like the cloak of the Dementor sort of just blowing and then just like the hand going in. Like, yeah, fantastic. It's great.
It's really, really cool.
They're creepy.
As Harry's kind of passing out, Lupin jumps on up and
Chucks
gives
it
the
old Paddy Ronus.
Paddy Ronus, that's what they call him. Sounds like an Irish character.
Paddy
Call him
Ronus.
Paddy Ronus. Nice
Oh.
to meet you.
They call me a stag. I'm the Paddy Ronus. Charmed to meet you. I'm Paddy Ronus.
That's good. Lucky charm to meet you.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously fires off the Patronus charm. Harry passes out, wakes up, and again, it's a different year at Hogwarts, but it's still the same tale of Harry hearing voices that no one else can hear.
But he's like, don't worry, have a bit of chocolate.
Have a bit of chocolate.
Have a bit of chocolate. Feeling sad? Chocolate.
Something off
Almost
the
died?
trolley.
Well, okay, so we were discussing
We'll
this
take the
earlier.
chalk.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The Dementors being like a full metaphor for depression, and best cure for depression,
Chalky.
bit of chocolate.
Bit of
Yeah, I
chalk.
mean, it definitely works for me better than my antidepressants.
So, he's a great teacher. Just if
Oh, yeah.
if in doubt, just give like your students a bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
You just got attacked by a Dementor. Have a Freddo.
Have a Freddo Fry.
It's fine. But yeah, so we do meet David Thewlis, who plays
Awesome in
Lupin.
this role.
He auditioned to play Krill in the first film.
Is that right?
Yeah, and didn't get it, and he didn't have to audition for this because he was Quaron's first choice for
Nice.
Lupin, and I think he's perfect. He gets that sort of very like mentoring role for Harry, but like he's different to like a lot of the other sort of mentor characters that like Harry's had. Like there's a clear sort of like fun side to him as well, which
that
we
the
get in bits and
werewolf side?
pieces.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Have
one
you ever
fun
partied
side.
with a werewolf? They party like nobody else.
I really
I
do.
mean, he's got that fun side.
Did either of you pass out? And they're like, nah, you loser, just you. Just
Like,
you.
please tell me it wasn't just me this time. Oh,
God,
God.
I'm so embarrassed.
As he's clutching his scar. Oh, God.
Speaking of oh god moments.
Banger alert.
No.
Banger alert.
I hate
Banger.
the double Toil and Trouble song.
It's
so lame. And those toads are friggin' huge.
Yeah, something wicked which way it comes is basically referring to the toads.
Also, it's day one at Hogwarts. When did they have time to practice this in choir?
School holiday program.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's the spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the
If
kids
there
that
was
get
a school
left
holiday
behind.
program, Harry would absolutely be involved in it.
Yeah, he'd be like, get me out of Privet
Yeah.
Drive, brother. Anything.
Also, Snape's face when they introduced Lupin as the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, the look of just that, that's my job. Give me that job.
One day. I mean, he gets to teach one class. But
He
yeah,
does.
we hit New Dumby,
New Dumby.
played by Michael Gambon, who's pretty great.
He is.
Puts on like a little twinge of an Irish accent to pay tribute to Richard Harris, who passes away. I think passed away like 2 weeks before Chamber came out as a movie. So
Right.
yeah,
Look, he's not as nurturing, but
it's a different vibe.
I think it
You should put
works.
your name in the goblet of fire.
We'll get there. But
He's like, don't you die now, Harry. Not yet.
because of this whole idea of Dumbledore essentially leading Harry to slaughter, he does need to become gruffer and more aggressive, I guess.
Well, he's got to get a bit more physical. Like he's got more stuff to do. Like you could imagine
Oh,
Richard
that
Harris
big, like,
doing.
sweeping.
Yeah, could you picture Richard Harris doing a couple of those ones?
Hell yeah, I'd love it.
He'd need a break.
He'd probably break his back doing that.
He did a nice cup of tea after that.
It'd be
Ooh,
a
yes.
good cuppa.
But also, Hagrid's on stuff now.
Hagrid's on stuff. He gets so
Teaching.
up excitedly, almost knocks the table over.
Oh, yeah.
It's just great. I love that.
Makes an announcement that his house has moved location in the school.
It looks at you. And,
He's
and
like,
the camera
all right, for
winks.
everybody who's worried, over the break.
Oh, would you-
And I'm just like, you know that scene at the end of the second one where Hagrid comes back in? Just get everyone standing up to that.
He's like, I've also remodeled most of Hogwarts.
And I'm also filming differently as well with my whole Mexican mate, Alfonso Cuarón. That's
Did you say
perfect.
mate?
Yeah.
I heard Mexican meat. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna eat the director. No, and then you got Expo Marty just going, real good, Hagrid, real good. Also, as well, when they introduce Lupin, it's just like good luck. It's like good luck surviving the year, like good luck having the job for more
Yeah.
than a little bit. I mean,
And as we
We've
find
set a
out,
precedent.
he won't. He
no,
won't.
he won't. But I'll tell you who else is here. Emo Malfoy.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking very emo with his
it's
haircut.
Harry's best hair
he's-
and Malfoy's worst.
He's in his like awkward teen phase. Yeah, he's in his like.
He's also had a growth spurt.
Yeah, because like
He's a lot
he
taller.
has.
He's a lot taller than
Yeah, he's-
Harry.
Oh,
It's true. He's a gangly boy in this one.
He's like gangly boy.
But you know who else looks different? The fat lady. Dawn French is introduced.
yes.
Yeah.
And not only is it a different person playing the fat lady, but the location of their entrance into the common
Yeah,
room is
that massive
completely different.
remodel that Hagrid did in
Yeah,
the break.
exactly.
Just chipping away. Hold
Chipping
still,
away.
fat lady.
Like he really
Gonna
earned his
nail in
keep.
the frame.
Yeah,
working
breaking
hard.
work.
The Dementors are placed at the school too, which is pretty wild. Because Sirius Black might be around
Yeah.
He might be.
He might be right there.
Do you reckon
Oh.
It's me.
they do that at all the schools? At all the magic schools?
Yeah, now we've got French Dementors at
French
both times. We've got Russian ones.
There's just like the French ones are just out there smoking. They're like,
And then you've still got the Russian
Yeah.
ones
They've all
don't
got
say any.
emphysema.
they're like, today's been such a hard day. I haven't had a time to kill anyone yet.
And you still got Russian ones who fly in a circle and they've all got the stars and they're all like, crumb, crumb.
So we get a little scene in the common room with all the boys. The
lads.
the lads playing with the. Is it like candy or?
Yeah,
is it
like from Zonko's Jug Shop or from maybe from Honey Jukes or, but yeah, then Ron. I mean, to really go into like the emo like phase of teenagers, he's basically going raw XD when he has the lion one. He's
yeah.
like, "Rawr, I'm a big lion."
He's
Rawr.
a sassy lion. The way that he's kind of perched. Yeah, it's wild.
He's a
This is what gave me
sassy
an
lion.
idea for a new segment this week, which
my
we didn't
God.
end up doing because
Raw XD.
But
Sassy
no,
lion.
like an impression segment where you have to do
Oh,
like
gosh.
impressions of people in
The movie?
the movie,
And
but
then
you
you
like
get it?
assign it to each other, and you're just like go, and on the spot you have to do it. And
So
we
like
get,
me doing like
kids
mandrakes
involved
and
in it.
stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah, and we get kids involved in it to like assign it. We randomly pick them out of it.
That
Then they
sounds
feel
fun.
more represented on the pod.
Okay, French Dementor, go. Russian Dementor, go.
Crumb.
Perfect. You get a job at Devstrag. But they're having fun. It's a good time. Oh, actually, there was a cool shot at the end of the train sequence that I forgot to talk about when Harry's like looking out the window and it's into the rain and then it goes into the puddle and then like the horse carriages come in. You skipped over it because you wanted to get past the song, but which is fair enough.
I wanted to get to the song. I love it so much.
But it's time to go to another new set in the castle because it's time for divination with Professor Trelawney.
Hey, there you are.
Perfect. Just stabbed by the frame of the glasses.
There you are.
Emma Thompson is just so good in
I didn't
this.
even know it was Emma Thompson when I was young. I was
She
like,
looks really
Yeah.
different.
it really does because it's the big glasses that'll do it. And they're just like, "Where's
Is your
Emma Thompson
grandmother
going?"
well?
I was like, "Oh, I don't know about that, buddy." But yeah, she's got to go into the beyond.
Yeah, it's
Scares the
just the
hell out of
weird
them.
inflections.
Yeah, it's a whole.
We were going to bring in our divination tea set, but it has a Grim in it still from like Halloween 2 years ago.
Start to get this sort of like ongoing plot point of like, oh, where's Hermione been? She's popping in the classes. Wonder how she's doing that.
Ron's like, so you're going to suffer, but you're going to
be happy about it. And then looks in Harry's cup and is like, oh my god! Oh my god! It's a big bloody dog! It's just literally Sirius Black going, ah! In the
No,
cup.
it's Ron going.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Good times.
Yes, but Harry's got the Grim. I love it. Like, and then the editing changes here. It's all like spacey and stuff in the background. It's good fun. It's all a bit trippy. It's all a bit spooky and weird.
We get your favorite character.
Bam! He's cooking, played by Iko Kwati. He's only got a few lines in the movie. I think 3 to be exact. It basically describes the Grim. And it's like one of the most, feared specters in the wizarding world or whatever it is. And yeah, it's great. And it's just a big old dog. Yeah.
Which doesn't seem that scary, depending on, like, there's so many things.
Yeah, it's Scooby-Doo that's in the cup.
That's me!
But he even says later on that he's got quite a sweet disposition as a dog.
Yeah,
Like
does-
a cuddly little puppy.
When?
Doesn't come across in this film, yeah.
Jeez, like, if this is cuddly, I hate you, so you're angry. God damn.
Maybe you saw, like, a cat running in the background when you first met Harry.
It's like, "Argh."
The instincts really
cat.
kicked in.
And it's Hagrid's first class as well.
Yeah.
He's got to
yeah.
teach. They really want to help Hagrid, which is really cool. This comes across a lot more in the book. That they're trying to be like super supportive of like Hagrid's like, hey guys, it's his first class. Let's get around him. He's our friend.
Well, and he does
How am
have
I
that-
doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Expo Martin on
Thumbs
the
down.
bushes.
Thumbs down, Hagrid.
When Malfoy gets attacked.
This is not good.
And Hermione like fully jumps in to be like, Hagrid, he has to go to the hospital. He's like, it'll be right.
It'll be right. Follow the spiders.
Rub some dirt on it.
Just stroke the spine, of course. Just talking to Malfoy.
He's just patting him on the back. So good.
Yes,
So,
but
so
yeah,
good.
Neville getting annihilated by the book multiple times, which is great.
We got the Dementor. Ooh.
Yes, and Malfoy and Hazard going head to head. I think I wrote down, cool man, we get it. You had a growth spurt. Because he's really standing over Harry in this scene. And it cuts to like a wide over them. And it's like, you can really see like the height difference. And I'm like, oh God. Okay, we get it. Daniel Radcliffe, you're a short ass. And that's okay.
It is, yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
So with Buckbeak, Harry obviously is the one that is randomly assigned to be the first volunteer.
The rest of the class is
Everyone
back
steps
off.
back. And then I like Ron gives him the little extra push as well. So he has to bow to him, and then he has to pat him, and then he gets to ride him. And I love the way this escalates. And then every time he introduces something new, Harry's like, I got to do what now? He's
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
Might let you ride him now. He's like, what? No. Just
No, because
picking up kids
and
putting
Hagrid's
them on
like,
beasts.
but Harry, how else will you see the new redesign of the castle? You're flying over it.
He's like, please admire my work.
It does
Give it
look
5
pretty
stars
rad.
on Wizard Google. Woogle.
It does.
It looks pretty good. Harry likes flying around.
It's called Wizard Google Woogle.
Yeah.
He's doing a bit of that
Yeah.
on the on the Buckbeak as well. Woogle, he says.
Hagrid's like, perfect.
I like that he falls too, like the whoa, like it's just like a bit of a nice
That's what he did?
natural. moment.
Whoa.
He goes whoa.
Well, man.
Whoa.
You're carrying over from High School Musical too.
Hell
It sounds
yeah.
like something Zac Efron was
Nah,
doing.
Zac Efron would go, yeah.
That's how he
Slippery
dives.
slide.
That's how he dives onto Buckbeak's bag. Yeah. Some of the siege here looks pretty shoddy, I will have to say. With like Harry's on Buckbeak. One stage he like turns to the camera and I'm like, ugh, that looks awful. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's a couple of times I'm like, ooh, that's not
Some
great.
spicy moments.
And
in
Hagrid's
this
like, how
one.
am I doing on my first date? And Harry's like, pretty good. Pretty good, but basically
like,
punished for having a chat with Harry because Malfoy's like, oh, if Potter can do this, I can do it much better. And then walks straight up to Buckbeak, doesn't bow.
Bam!
And yeah, does like a kung fu move.
Oh, yeah.
And then Malfoy's been sort of slashed on the arm.
He's killed me. He's killed me.
Yep. And it's like, you'll regret this, you and your bloody chicken. Which is great. It's good fun. But yeah, class is dismissed and Hagrid's first class is not going well.
Not going well, but he's been sighted.
He's
He's
been
been sighted. We get Seamus. Wait,
He's
what
back.
was the Irish character you introduced before?
Patronus. Oh,
Patty Ronas.
Patty Ronas. Patty Ronas.
We get
Pleased to
Patty
meet-
Ronas
And
coming in.
Seamus Finnegan.
He's been sighted. He's been sighted.
Although we get Malfoy being like, oh, Madam Pomfrey said another minute or two, might have lost my arm.
Even if he'd lost an arm, no big deal. She can grow bones back.
Bit of
true.
Skella grow.
Seamus and Bim in this scene, though, they play off each other well. Like, with him saying, like, he's already escaped once. Who's to say he won't
Do it again. He's so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a little Hagrid there.
I was the dialect coach too.
He's been sighted. He's been sighted.
It's like, Hagrid, we get it. You're massive. We can sight you anywhere. You're a damn giant.
Oh, dear. Speaking of sighting Hagrid, though, I was paying a lot more attention in this one to his, like, prosthetics and stuff like that because of the way that they've done it with sometimes it's a stand-in with, like, a fake Hagrid face. It's just really fun to watch how often they're, like, changing and
between,
swapping
yeah.
who it is. But, yeah, anyway, Bim comes
just
in
look
with
in
the
the
best
background.
line.
It's like trying to catch smoke. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. And I'm like, mic drop from
Whoa!
Bam. Best line in the entire franchise.
And his exit, too. He's out of here.
I just wrote it down in capital letters. Cook. Because Bam cooks here. It's
He
just
does.
great. It's a hard line. It's just great. Goes. That's it. Imagine trying to catch smoke with your bare hands.
Imagine
you
trying to
couldn't.
catch smoke with gloved hands.
With any hands. With bare hands.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, but
So
anyway,
it's time for Defense Against the Dark Arts.
yes, so you're trying to defend against our dark arts at the moment of trying to
you
derail the
guys
vibe.
don't have to edit it. You don't understand.
What are you talking about? You look like my French lamento.
But yeah, first class with Lupin.
Boggart.
And
Bit of Boggart.
Bit of Boggart time. It's like ridiculous is the spell.
This class is ridiculous.
Yeah, and then Crab's just like, good one, Draco. That was good. Good joking and good humour, my friend Draco Malfoy.
Your Crab impression is getting good.
It's getting better. Neville's up for the Boggart first. The thing that he says terrifies him the most is Professor Snape. What? Professor Snape! And everyone's like, Lupin gets him to picture Snape in his grandma's clothes, which is great.
One thing I will say about this, most of them are scarier after the transition.
Not most of them.
Yeah. A spider's just as threatening on rollerblades.
Yeah, it's not going to get you though. Can't
Might
stand up.
accidentally. It's going to get you faster.
That I would say the third one out of all of them is the
Clown.
most terrifying.
But it's appropriately chosen because it also leads into Harry's one, and so we get like that menacing music coming in.
It's Pavati who gets the snake into the... Yeah, and then Ron was obviously hates the spiders, he puts them on roller skates. We've got the nice music on the back.
You should have put them on tap shoes. Spiders, I want to tap dance. I don't want to tap dance.
Would have made more sense with his drone. Yeah.
And Lupin just comes in. You tell those spiders, Ron.
Have a bit of chocolate, Ron. Come.
But Harry, you think he's gonna picture? No.
So Lupin's like, oh, and power slides in.
It's a cool move. He's like, wow. But we get
the moon.
We do. We get the moon, and it tips us off to the fact that he's a werewolf. I love this shot where the balloon goes into the cabinet and the camera goes through the cabinet and then comes out the other side. Awesome.
That's great.
Such a cool effect.
It's very, very cool. Yeah, this is good fun. And then
everybody goes to Hogsmeade.
Not everyone.
Yeah.
Harry can't go, and he's very angry in his black hoodie.
It's emo Harry.
That's emo Harry.
So McGonagall's like, it wouldn't be right for me to sign the permission slip. I'm like, come on, McGonagall.
This is the exception
how
to the rule.
dysfunctional his home life is. Just give it a quick sign.
They're never gonna sign it. Yeah. She lost a bit of respect there, Minerva.
Also, she's like, you always get in trouble, and there's already some guy trying to kill you. So, like, you're not coming.
You think
you're not gonna get lollies? You don't deserve any sweetie treaties.
She's like,
she would call them sweetie treaties. Can you say sweetie treaty in a McGonagall
Sweetie treaties.
It was exactly
1, 2, 3. Sweetie treaties.
It's exactly what I wanted you to do. It was perfect.
I'm killing this impression segment.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Who needs it as an extra segment? It's just layered.
It's just us.
This one. Oh, so he takes the time to bond with Lupin instead on the bridge. The good set for this too. Although there's some unnatural kind of like Lupin being like, now I'm going to go stand in this section of the bridge.
I'm going to look wistfully out to the middle distance here. Yeah. And then this middle distance. There's so many.
The blocking is very much like a play. Hence the earlier thing with Ron's dad just moving Harry from place to place.
It's a bit like that.
But we find out that he was friends with both of his parents.
Particularly with Lily, because he's like, she basically helped me at a time that no one else would. And it's like, that's fake.
When he first says it, though, you're like, oh, they definitely had a relationship. He's like, oh, I knew your mother.
Oh, yes, I knew your mother.
You've got your mother's eyes.
But then I also kind of knew your dad, too. But, like, not as well as I knew your mum.
And presumably they go into this a little bit more in the book, but she helped him as a werewolf? Is that... Yeah. That's good.
She's just a half-decent girl.
And the decent girl's been almost slashed in half when they come back in the castle because the fat lady's gone from her portrait. But it's okay. Someone's going to come save the day. Percy. Excuse me, I'm head boy.
He says it twice in the space of like 2 minutes.
Percy, shut up.
How wild is it? This is Ginny's like only moment in this film.
True.
After being such a big part of the last one. The fat lady, she's gone. All right.
See you, Ginny.
And that's a wrap on Ginny.
And Bonnie Ride.
Probably because she was in so much therapy.
Bonnie wrong.
She was doing Hogwarts counselling.
Yeah.
They were like, so now.
The basilisk.
Yeah. Tell me more about how you feel when you almost died.
Yeah. She was in that Defense Against the Dark Arts class and passed out, basically.
Yeah.
Tom Riddle climbs out of the wardrobe.
With a giant snake.
G'day, guys. I'm the Bogart slippery snake.
Oh, I'm just a little
I came
slippery
back.
snake.
There's nothing more terrifying than Ben Mendelsohn playing a Bogart. Anyway, so the fat lady's on the run basically, and she's hid away in another picture. It's like I don't know where she is, and then
Yeah,
Filch's
it's
like
wild.
right there.
There's paintings like all around. It's wild that no one else saw, or at least knows that she's run through their paintings.
We don't mess with Argus Filch.
Yeah, maybe there's like a secret code.
He's got a great eye for it.
He does.
Right there. Job done. Good night. I'm gonna go spend time with Mrs. Norris.
You killed my painting. I'll kill ya. I'll kill ya.
Then this is
You murdered
My baby.
my portrait.
My portrait.
My
It's the
portrait.
pause. It's very
You
similar to your
murdered-
Michael Caine.
You murdered my wife, Mrs. Filch.
Oh, dear.
Where is Mrs. Norris in this one? I don't remember.
She's
I think they got a divorce.
So that's dating Wormtail as Scappers. Oh, anyway,
Like, what a nice rat.
so
So, time for...
Can be.
that is not what I thought you said.
I will. Oh, what did you say? Rat. I heard rack. I heard rack. Is that what you heard? Yeah. Okay, great.
Definitely said rat.
All right.
Anyway, the Gryffindor kids are sleeping downstairs,
Yeah,
and then
big slumber party. in
yeah,
the
it's just
old,
like party on,
Great
guys.
Hall.
Snape almost connects Lupin to Sirius, but Dumbledore like cuts him off, which is good.
Dumbledore is just full of these weird sayings in this one. He goes,
Oh, yeah.
let him
So-
sleep, for in his dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own. Let him swim in the deepest ocean.
You sound like
and-
Trelawney when
Yeah,
she
true.
starts crashing out. You will
Yeah.
sleep
and glide into the unknown.
into the beyond. But yeah, should he be warned basically? So, but Harry's still awake, obviously, because he's a terrible sleeper. He's a terrible sticky beak too. His ears are on fire. His scar's on fire. But yeah, he should be. Should he
It's
be
not the
warned?
first time his ears have been burning in this film.
No, they
Get bloody
continue.
smoke coming out of it. In the
Yeah, that's basically that.
That's a trend reference.
Oh
Yeah,
dear. So Snape subs in for Lupin in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Do you think there's like a magical CRT service? Like, what's the timetabling like? Like, who's the magical?
Well, considering
Josh.
I didn't
something
know
goes,
you were going to ask the hard-hitting questions.
No,
like-
that's literally written down. Magical CRT?
But, like,
Is there an agency?
something goes wrong in a class, it could be the first 10 minutes, and then they're like, all right, that's it for now.
Imagine that. They've got
Goodbye,
a
guys.
CRT
See
service.
ya.
They come in and it's just like, why are you holding that bit of wood up there for? Yeah, what are you doing there? Oh, hey, you're floating around a bit. That's a bit
Oh,
weird.
you're saying it's a muggle CRT.
yeah,
This is a
imagine that.
regular
Just
one.
rolling into Hogwarts and be like, g'day, guys.
You haven't been talking
Welcome to what's this
going
defense?
on
What's
here?
the dark arts? What's that? We only painting with black and purple today, are we? Where's your paintbrushes?
Oh, no. Thumbs down. Thumbs down.
But yeah, they've got to turn to page 394.
Werewolves.
Yes, and I love that Snape basically cusses out Hermione for being the only one to to contribute to the class discussion, basically. You
So-
insufferable little know-it-all.
He's teaching him about werewolves for a little bit of exposition for us about the difference between werewolves
Exposition
and animagus.
Severus.
That's it. Big old fringe. And I really appreciate, too, that I like to think that he's teaching them about werewolves to kind of out Lupin.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just so that he can, this isn't a lesson they need to learn for their safety. This is so that you'll find out he's a werewolf, because he puts
and then I'm your
particular
teacher now.
emphasis on spotting them as well.
It's like your
being able to
teacher's a werewolf.
identify
We're going to get rid of him as a teacher, and I'm teaching
I'll
this
take
class
over.
now.
Yeah, it's good. And then straight into Quidditch.
Yes, wet and windy. The only
Really good.
It looks great. It's a shame this is the only Quidditch. Harry's got the cool goggles on, the little steampunky
I
goggles.
love the wet weather Quidditch outfit. Great.
It's a winter
really
sport.
Good.
It's a winter sport. But yeah, Harry goes very high to go get the snitch. The Hufflepuff Seeker is struck by lightning. He looks like Marty from Marv from Home Alone. Yeah. Yeah, that's him holding onto the broom. But yeah, flies away, and Harry's like, "Oh, piece of cake," and they get snitch. That doesn't happen because the broom starts to freeze, and the Dementors have arrived. He's like, "Oh, we love a bit of Quidditch too. That's fine.
What are we doing, guys? Are we playing hide and
bit of
seek? We're playing
Quidditch,
little
sure.
tiggy?
It's all right. I'm going to fill in for the Seeker, and I'm gonna get you."
And he does get him. And
Yeah.
he falls off his bloom.
His bloom?
He's blooming.
Pulls off his Judy bloom, crashes to the desk, and then as he's passing out, and we hear Arresto
Momentum. I just think it's good that Dumbledore finally steps in. Richard Harris never stepped in, as he was just clapping along as all the kids are dying in Quidditch.
Yeah, it's great fun.
He's like, what excellent fun.
What excellent fun. Another dead student. Struck by lightning. That was brilliant. But Harry's fine. His bones are fine in this Quidditch accident, but his broom's not. Old Nimby
But
has...
this is when we get sassy Harry.
What happened? Well, you fell off your broom. Really? I meant the match. Who won?
I care about Quidditch only. But yeah, his broom flew into the Whomping Willow and is in absolute tatters and pieces. And this is where, very swiftly after this, Harry gets a new broom, not at the end of the movie, which is one of my least favourite changes in this film. Because he gets his firebolt a lot quicker.
Oh,
and then he's able to...
Who gives him the firebolt then?
Serious.
But how, like, they haven't even met at this point.
Well, they have. He was a dog.
No, so serious. This is a genuine question. I'm serious. He doesn't give him, like, he gives him the broom now, even though they've never met. That's interesting.
Because he's always watching as a dog.
Yeah, I guess so. I will admit their relationship moves fast. Like, he comes on strong, he meets him, and then's like, "Do you want to live with me?"
I think so.
He's
Oh,
like,
what is...
yeah.
Actually, now I'm trying to think, does he get the firebolt in Goblet of Fire?
Goblet of Firebolt. I think that's where it came
Maybe.
from.
No, I think he does get the firebolt earlier, and then I think McGonagall is like, "Wait, who gave you this broom? I'm suspicious.
Maybe.
Are you sure?"
I bring you guys on so that you can tell me about the book. Come on.
He's like,
He does get it in his book, and it's delivered by Crookshanks.
Crookshanks went out and spent all his little cat money.
No, but that's he gets it delivered by Crookshanks, but he doesn't get access to the broom for a little bit because McGonagall's worried about where it's come from, and like
Yeah.
he's checking it for curses and jinxes and stuff like that. Eventually, he's allowed to use the broom. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we cut to Lupin and Harry having a conversation, and Lupin's apologizing to Harry about his broom. That's okay. Lupin's got another broom on his face. The mustache is peak at this point.
It's very much like a Salvador Dali kind of vibes. It's pretty wild.
So Lupin's talking to Harry about
mustaches.
actually teaching him how to defend himself
Pencils.
against Dementors now. And I like this, and I also like that Lupin's like, but I need a break first, because clearly he's had a couple of rough nights being a werewolf, and yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, he needs to recover before he does the one-on-one.
Agreed. So when we get the Harry's missing out on another trip to Hogsmeade, but not for much longer, because we're going to get the old Marauders map.
Marauders map. Fred and George
This is
jump
the
in.
expanded version.
Hell yeah. And then this is the crunchier version.
It's not a lot of mischief being managed there. It's
No.
pretty loud.
Yeah, Harry's not very subtle when he's trying to sneak past Fred and George. He's like, his footsteps in the snow.
Hey, Harry.
Oh, guys.
But yes, Marini, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs are basically, they are the people who've done this Marauders map. And they're trying to get into Hogsmeade, basically. It's got all the secret passages, which obviously come up a lot in the rest of the books.
Yeah, so I
yeah.
wanted to, again, bring up the books, because this one, for me, like, the whole backstory about
it's
Wormtail,
super
Padfoot,
rushed.
and Prong, and, like, they never even explained that that's Lupin and his dad.
Nope.
And, yeah, you have to either make that connection yourself, which is almost impossible to do, or you've read the books. And that is one that I would love to know more about, that backstory. It's why Lupin knows all about the map as well later on. I would have loved that whole growing up story and how they supported each other and became Animagus to make him feel more comfortable about being a werewolf. Like, it's such a good story, and it's the stuff that, despite the fact that I'm pretty cautiously optimistic about a TV series for Harry Potter, at least you'll get to flesh out a lot of those details. And for this movie and the next, Goblet of Fire, I would love to see way more of that stuff that we missed out on, because they
fair.
just
Yeah.
raced through it.
They're chunky books, and they definitely go through like a lot of different things. But yeah, it is a bit rushed, unfortunately. He manages to get himself to the basement of Honeydukes, the lolly shop.
He's not very
which is great
subtle.
fun.
Steals the lollipop, And also, how is he licking that? Would it just be like a blanket into it?
It'd be crazy. What a wild visual that would be. Poor Neville loses his lollipop.
Yeah.
Then we get the Hermione and Ron checking out the Shrieking Shack. Bit of a foreshadowing about that. And then...
You two shopping for your new dream home? It's a good gag.
yeah, Malfoy's popping in. And then there's a snowball fight. Where it's hard to fight an invisible person.
It is. He's moving through there quick. And also, it bothered me that there's no footsteps now. When he's like dragging him away, you don't actually see him. Yeah.
He's doing a bit of Trunchbull with the scarf.
Yeah.
This is for you, March!
But they go back into the town and we see
In Hogsmeade?
a secret little
Meeting.
Hogs meeting. And it's really strange. Like, this feels very orchestrated just so Harry can stumble upon it.
Yeah.
Because it's the Ministry of Magic, it's McGonagall, and then it's the random owner of the tavern.
Because this doesn't happen in the book.
Yeah,
Like,
and
not like this.
why would she be introduced just so that they could be like, oh, we all had to come together. All the most important people in this narrative
Madame
had to come
Rosmerta.
together. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But we find out some key details. Sirius Black murdered, or he destroyed Peter Pettigrew, who was another friend of James and Lily, and that Sirius was a good friend of theirs as well, and also that he is Harry Potter's godfather.
Indeed.
I also, that phrasing of Peter Pettigrew, little lump of a boy, always like something like always following James and Lily around.
He's
or
the
something.
hanger-on.
But I always used to say this quote as little lump of a boy, always kicking his heels up.
Swish and,
And
kick.
kick.
And then turns into a rat.
Yeah, pretty much. Always turning into a rat.
Yeah. Harry is incredibly upset. He's crying in the snow. He was their friend.
I like it. Like,
good.
Yeah, he really
He's emo
steps
Harry.
up for this one.
Yes. But then it's time for the old one-on-one classes. Expect Ben passes out. It's like, Harry, you suck at this. Have a bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
Don't worry, have some chucky.
Yeah, and
There's so
also,
much
also
chocolate.
don't worry, because the next time you do it, you'll be flawless at it.
Yeah.
He does an amazing shield against the Dementor on round 2.
Very efficiently.
And it's partly Lupin's fault, because he never really explains it to him. Harry's like, oh, it was the first time I rode a broom. And he's like, well, that's not good enough. That's not nearly good enough.
Why isn't it good enough?
Why didn't you explain what I needed
Be a
to
better
do?
educator, you idiot.
Yeah.
Stop just giving me chocolate and actually be a good teacher. I swear to God. I swear to God. But yeah, so we get a very despondent Hagrid now, just throwing boulders in the
Buckbeak's
like,
been sentenced to death. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real sad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
At least we'll tell you what's not sad. Hagrid's tie.
Oh, it looks good.
It's very loud.
Looks good.
He scrubs up.
Ron's having a bit of a nightmare, which is great fun. Love it when he has nightmares.
You tell those spiders, Ron.
I don't want to step down. I don't want to step down.
Spiders.
But Harry spies Peter Pettigrew on the Marauders map, and so he's going to go for a bit of a wander. I do like the motif actually in the score here. That din 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 din. Just really good, sort of like creepy, haunting music in John Williams' last run on Harry Potter. as well.
Yeah, and it really helps add to the mystery of it. Like, it's quite sinister, but also these films have always been really good at mystery. Like in the last one, kind of solving the clues of what the Chamber of
the
Secrets
Chambé.
is and the monster. And yeah, this is really cool. And I remember it being like so enthralling. Like, who is Peter Pettigrew? And like, oh, he's disappeared now. Like, really, really cool.
Yes, because
yeah.
Peter scurries past Harry in the dark, and
Ah!
but yeah, Snape intercepts.
Extraordinarily like your father you are, strutting about the castle.
My dad didn't strut, and nor do I. It's like, you didn't know your dad. He might have been strutting all over the place.
and going around the
Saturday
castle.
Night Fever playing as he's just walking down the street.
Like, strutting on my way to you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I also really like when he's like, why, you insolent little professor!
Yes,
really
after
good.
the map has basically gone.
It's like a love story
to
between Snape and Lupin. They finish each other's sandwiches.
Well, they do. But yeah, Lupin comes in to intercept. He obviously recognizes what's the document is.
Yeah, which again, like, we never know this.
No, I literally wrote down, like, this is the next part that I wrote down, is the fact that, like, he, like, takes the map because, like, I'll have a bit of an explore if there's any dark magic involved or whatever. But yeah, Harry completely loses the fact that Lupin correctly identifies that, like, he even says, like, really casually, it's just like, this map is not to be used. As like, how do you know it's a map? It's a piece of blank parchment.
So in the book, do they do like a flashback of it, or does Lupin just kind of tell Harry about it? How do they actually reveal it?
It was like surrendered or something, and it
Okay.
was in Filch's office.
Yes, which
How
is-
did you get hold of this?
Right.
He's like, I'm going to keep hold of this. This could be quite dangerous in the wrong hands or something.
Yeah, because
or-
the whole argument that he has here in the film is the fact that this could be like if
map
Sirius
for
Black
Sirius,
to
yeah.
basically come kill you and stuff like that, and really trying to frame it around that. But yeah, he just very casually says that, yeah, I know it's a map, I know what this does.
It's a shame though. Like, I would have loved way more stuff with Harry and Lupin. Even when he's like training him, I wish they'd stretched that out a little bit longer. Had like a full 80s montage of him like doing
Okay.
spells and then eating chocolate.
Does the crowd understand? Is it east versus west? Or man against man? Can any nation stand alone? In the burning heart, just about to burst.
Anyway, so Trelawney delivers an absolutely brutal attack on Hermione.
She's appearing from everywhere.
Wha-bam! Flicks the glass ball down the stairs.
And then Trelawney's like,
Rude.
have I said something?
Yeah.
And then casually
So
smirks to the
oblivious.
camera, was just like, classic Trelawney, is what she
Yeah,
does.
Scooby-Doo, Trelawney?
Revelation.
I like when Harry goes to return the ball and he's like, come on, we better take this back. I'm not going back. Ron's just like, nah, man. I just
She's
walked down all
freaky
these
lady.
stairs."
Haven't you seen her? She wears two.
Freaky.
She wears two pairs of glasses at the same time. She's terrifying. Harry spots Sirius in the orb.
Spooky little Gary Oldman.
Yeah, spooky little
ball.
Gary. So what are you doing in there, Gary? Get out of the
It's
orb.
a common theme for Gary Oldman in these films. He just keeps appearing in different places and
Fireplaces.
never the same one twice.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Trelawney's tweaking right now. She's just
yeah.
she goes to another place, and Harry's like, "Lady, you're scaring me."
And I like that she genuinely has this gift, but she doesn't necessarily know she has this gift. Like, again, something from the books that I think you've even told me about this. Like, Dumbledore specifically brings her on stuff because, like, she does the prophecy and, like, he knows her talents more than she even knows it.
Innocent blood shall be spilt, and servant and master shall be reunited once more.
That's basically Goblet of Fire. It's like Wormtail and Voldemort coming back together and stuff like that. So
Yeah, she's on it. She is on it. And I love the thing that they do to her voice to make it, like, so raspy. And then she just, like, snaps back into
it's
it.
like, what did I miss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Speaking of scary people, the bloody executioner.
Oh, my God. Just
terrifying.
polishing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's nuts.
It's
I write down
Buck Bleak, more like it, am I right?
very good. Might be scarier than everyone else in the film. I was watching it with my mum, who's a big Hazapay fan, and said he's a lovely fellow. Didn't notice him the first time I watched it. I was bloody terrified by the executioner.
Be more terrified by Hermione just punching Malfoy right in the face.
More terrified by
girl.
Ron's line delivery. Hermione, no! It's just really weird how he does it.
Hermione, no!
As soon as she punched him, I was saying to Maddie, it reminded me of in Scream, like, bam, bitch went down.
Bam! Bitch went down.
No, I
Not
love
good,
it.
brilliant.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Very
so good. It's like,
justified.
that felt good. It felt really good.
Yeah, it did, Hermione. You get it, girl.
But they go down to Hagrid's hut, and he has found Scabbers, because
Yes.
he went missing earlier. There was a bit more of that banter between Ron and Hermione about, like, oh, your cat Crookshanks has eaten.
He's like, you should apologize and stuff like that.
Imagine if Crookshanks did. Like, it would just save the whole film. No
I
Peter
think-
Pettigrew, no cut in the arm. It's just...
I think
No,
there's
Voldemort
never returns.
There's a reason why the cat can tell that it's
It's an animagus.
yeah.
Right.
So that's
Right.
why
Keeps chasing
it goes so hard. Like
He's like, I can tell you work for Voldemort. I'm going to kill you. It's my mission.
Wow,
I'm
hey.
Crookshanks.
Crookshanks goes
Yeah.
hard.
But that's like why then speaks to, I can't get words out. La 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 la. So Crookshanks goes and gets the broom off Sirius.
He's a smart cat.
Yeah.
He's a smart
Clever
little
girl.
kid.
So insults are flying in Hagrid's hut, but that's not the only thing
Bloody
flying.
pebbles.
Yeah.
Pebble goes
They're
bang.
cool-looking pebbles. They're like little snail shells.
Yeah, they go smacking into the vase, it breaks, and then another one hits Harry in the back of the head, knocks him out for the rest of the film. But no, he turns around and he's like, oh, okay.
Ow.
They're coming and we better get out of here. And they do.
And as he's leaving, he's like, it'll be fine. It's okay.
Hagrid's like, yeah, cool, thanks, Harry.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not going to be okay.
My hippogriff's about to die. And then Hermione, they're like sort of hiding away in the pumpkin patch. And then she turns around and is like, here's
Pumpkin patch?
patch of pumpkins. They've got passion fruit in there too. They're growing everything. There's a passion fruit vine. There's just everything.
Well, I'm glad Hagrid finally got that dream garden.
It's his dream. It's his expansion. I need to thank Alfonso Cuarón for this. But Hermione's like, I thought I just saw... No. It couldn't be.
I love that. I thought I just saw myself, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'm focused
Keep
on
moving.
Buckbeak.
She's like, wow, that couldn't possibly have happened.
Yeah, with this thing that I've been using the entire film that I can't reveal yet because it's not convenient for the narrative. Anyway.
It's pretty funny too, because when you think about what they'd actually do with the time travel later on, they could have just saved Buckbeak right now.
Yeah, could have.
They're there. They're in the exact same position.
Yeah, but they're not bold enough.
No, they're not. They're not old enough
Until
either.
later.
But they go up the top of the hill and have a bit of a cry over some pumpkins.
Yep, and
some
then
decapitated pumpkins.
yeah, and Hermione gives Ron a big hug, and Harry's like,
Harry's
"No,
like-
me too."
Yeah. I'm third wheeling over here.
Hey guys,
I'm sad too.
I'm sad too. Trust me, I'm the chosen one. My parents are dead. Hug too. Do you know who else was executed? My parents.
That's good. That's really good. So Scabbers escapes, bites Ron, and runs
Does
off.
a runner.
And this looks
It's the big
pretty
dog.
dodge. Because he wants to control the weather here and the Whomping Willow and stuff, a lot of the backgrounds are fake
More
here.
like womp,
And
womp,
it's-
womp.
Yeah, it's...
Willow.
It's a bit trashy here.
Yeah, it does look great.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like the changing seasons though, like the Whomping Willow,
Oh, it's
like when.
Okay, guys, it's all
Yeah,
okay. It's
Full
window.
Jim Carrey.
It does.
The Grim comes, or Sirius Black comes, whatever you want to call him.
Little
and
Wolfie.
attacks Ron and pulls him into a secret passage under the Whomping
On the
Willow.
Whomping Willow.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harry and Hermione basically got to fight the tree.
Yeah.
And then Harry's like, my glasses, because he can't see.
Glasses.
And she's like, for goodness sake, Harry.
This
Here they
when
are.
she's swinging around and she grabs him.
Oh, I
and
hate
it
this.
just-
And he's like,
it's like
Whoa.
slapsticky, like we're gonna hold. Whoa! And then like
Harry
the
turns
wide
to the
shot.
camera, is like, uh-oh.
She's strong. She's just holding him by the scruff of the neck,
Guns.
and then throws him in.
Yep, just going, he just
lands
yeets Harry under the tree. And he's just like, I think I know where this goes. Like, how do you know this?
Yeah.
He's been looking at the map a lot.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's like, how come some people keep.
But leads to the Shrieking Shack, and old Dog Boy has turned into Sirius Black.
He's looking proper scary.
He's an animagus. He's doing his best to remain as creepy as possible here.
Yeah, he doesn't be like, Harry,
No,
it's so good to
only
see-
one will die tonight. It's like,
I'm talking about the rat. The rat
you
boy.
can clear it all up and just be like, whoa, it's all good. It's all good. I'm okay. This is what's happening.
Nah, he's manic. He's been on the run.
Yeah,
He's got
and
his,
also-
his fleas are coming in.
He's a bit insane after being in Azkaban.
Yeah, he is, but then he's completely normal in the next scene.
And he crashes out. He's
Yeah.
on the ground, and Harry's got one. He's like, "You're gonna kill me, Harry. You shouldn't do that. I'm your godfather. I'm Gary Oldman.
He just needed a good hot meal and
I'm Gary
a flea
Dogman.
I'm Gary Old Dog." Ruff, is what he says. But yeah, Gary Oldman's on fire here. It's really, really good fun. He's literally on fire. The shack's on. The shack goes up in flames.
Incendio!
But yes, Lupin rocks
turns
up,
up.
and it's like, oh.
Then they
who's-
both decide to act sus.
Yeah, and Lupin's like, no, wait. We're not going to kill him. Don't kill him yet. And it's like, who are you talking to? But they have a big hug in their face. I'm like, of course. Like, we knew you were working with him. And Hermione's like, you're a werewolf. And it's just like,
This was another line that I used to change around. Instead of being, he's a werewolf, that's why he's been skipping classes. I used to say, he's a werewolf, that's why he's got missing glasses.
That's what he says.
Probably misses his old glasses.
But they reveal that actually Peter Pettigrew is the one that they want to kill. And it's Scabbers.
It is Scabbers.
Because he's got the missing toe.
There's a rat.
And Snape turns up and he goes, brilliant, Snape. Once again, you put your keen and penetrating mind to the task and as usual come to the wrong conclusion.
Why don't you run along and play with your chemistry set, is what Sirius says. It's great. And then knocks out
Snape.
It looks sick.
Taking
going
out
into
a
bed.
teacher. He's lucky he doesn't get Expelliarmus for that.
Good. Nah, that'd be ridiculous.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Now it's your turn to say a spell. Incendio.
Bang, we're all dead. But yes, Harry basically is like, no, I want to know like what's going on. He's kind of warming to like Sirius like a little bit, despite his like he's crazy, but he's my type of crazy.
Yeah, they start finishing their sentences too. All they ever found of Pettigrew was his finger.
Jesus.
All I could find of Pettigrew was his finger.
Set Scabbers off, go for a run, and then they're trying to basically use their wands to get him to turn, and they do it. And I like the fact that it's sort of like halfway through jumping through the hole, and then like Wormtail gets himself
It
stuck.
looks rad.
Looks great.
Looks really, really cool.
Looks super rat.
But yeah, Timothy, super rat.
Hell yeah.
There's a great sort of like little sort of Vine video with this guy being like, oh no, a rat! And he's like trying to stomp on the rats and stuff. It's great. We can put it in here.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'll do that. I'll make sure I do that.
Yeah, you should.
So Harry won't let Lupin or Sirius kill Pettigrew. He's
No.
just like, no, we'll take him back to the
It's
castle.
like, mercy, thank you, dear child. It's like, no, I'm going to let you with the Dementors.
Yeah, a fate
Like,
worse than death.
Exactly.
He's like,
Your
because this
soul.
will definitely be my choice. He's like, all the adults in the room, don't worry. I'll make sure that everything happens to my life.
I got it, don't worry.
He probably regrets it a bit later on.
Yeah.
But,
Timothy Spall's really, really good as his character. Very much
Oh,
like
he is.
sniveling,
He's got that
rat-like
rat
sort of
energy,
characteristics, but also very much someone who is...
I didn't mean to. He's like so disgusting.
Yeah, he is. And like he's
Well, he's
got...
been sleeping with a teenage boy for the last 15 years.
That is disgusting.
It is. It's
It
pretty
is.
wild. Sitting on his lap, the whole lot.
Living in his pocket.
It's all right. I'll just cut it before the sitting on his lap bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think what was worse was when you said the whole lot.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Very nice.
Why,
he's
when they
gross.
come out, and you said this to me, why do they just decide to casually sit under the Whomping Willow? It's like, this tree just attacked you. I don't think that's where you should tend to your wounds.
What the hell are those two
Yeah.
sitting near a tree?
Good, Coach Bolton, good. And they just leave Snape behind as well?
Yeah, see ya.
They're like,
Wow.
he'll be all right. He'll come round.
He does. He does wake up and eventually... Yeah, Harry and Sirius get a nice little chat, and I really, like... Again, casting in this film is incredibly good, but Gary Oldman as Sirius Black really gets, like, he gets the zany side down when he's, like, a little bit crazy, but very much, like, the uncle sort of vibe. He's, like, the rebellious, like, the cool uncle, but was also very sincere as well. And
Yeah.
it's just really good conversation scenes that we get between these two characters. It's obviously a highlight in Order of the Phoenix when they do have some really good conversation scenes together.
But as I said, he
Yeah.
comes on pretty strong. Asks him
Like, yeah,
to
live
move
with
in
me.
with him, and he's
Yeah.
like, are you serious?
He's like, can you buy me dinner first? This is real weird. Buy me a couple of chocolate
Straight over the
frogs.
top of his head. The full moon comes on out.
This bit is so weird. The clothes.
Oh,
Where
when
do
he
they-
transforms back, it looks awesome when he turns back into a rat. But you're right. It makes no sense that his clothes remain there when he got turned back into a human
With his clothes
with
on.
his clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a very good reason.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
he should have just transformed. But it does look really cool with him like dissolving into the clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and scurrying away.
And I'm like, damn, how many pairs of magic clothes are is
Even his like facial expression, like when he's like, it's the one, and he's like, see you later.
Yeah.
Like real creepy. Timothy Spall kills it. But yeah,
Well, he gets very small at this point.
he gets real Spall.
Timothy Tiny.
Tiny Tim. he was in A Christmas Carol.
And Lupin starts to werewolf up.
He's
Again,
wolfing it
I
up.
love the zoom into his eye.
That
and
looks
then come
cool.
back with the teeth. I tell you what I hate though. Hermione trying to reason with a werewolf when she was the one in class that explained that he would kill his own
Yeah.
friend if he came across him?
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, nice doggy," and the werewolf's like, "I'm a sad werewolf." No, I'm not anymore. One of the good things that we get here is Snape popping out of the Whomping Willow, having woken up, immediately going after Harry, being like, "Hey,
Then
you knocked me out, but the protection."
protecting.
It's so good. Like,
It
it's
is.
his instinct as a teacher, but it's his instinct to protect Harry at all times.
Yes.
And it's just like little things you get like that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, he's actually not that bad of a guy," and stuff like that. And it's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, he has to suffer through a lot of shit as well.
Yeah, he
Being
does.
Expelliarmused by students.
He's like, "God damn!" It's just like the things I do for this kid. I really liked his mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really,
really liked his mum.
Also, who with any like chronic illness, or if it's like your worst fear is a full moon. How are you not 100% making sure that you're taking potions?
He's had an
there's a
emotional
little-
day.
I don't
He's
care.
been
How,
distracted.
it's his biggest
Have your wolf
Ring
Hey,
is
brother.
taking your potion.
No!
Oh shit! And then he turns.
It's
into a
like,
werewolf.
sorry, Sirius, I didn't. I forgot.
It's like,
He
dude,
needs one of those little capsule boxes for his little werewolf.
you should like
potions.
keep a little vial on him. Just like, come on, man.
Oh
yeah,
dear.
ridiculous.
Like, come on.
But he flings Sirius.
He yeets him away.
Woo,
But yeah, they have a nice
away.
little doggy fight.
Yeah, nice.
And they go for it, and then Harry goes to help and gets basically Lupin away from Sirius. But then what happens is...
We hear a werewolf.
oh,
That sounds a lot like Hermione.
gotcha! is what she says.
She doesn't even put effort into it. She's like, a woo!
Oh, woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah.
Woo!
They're all going to put their hands in and
Go,
go.
woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh, but yeah, once the werewolf runs off, we see Sirius transform back and like
been
stumble
hurt.
down to like the little lake area there.
And then the Dementors are here. They're on the attack. The lake's frozen. There's a whole swarm of them. But the old Pattyronus is too weak.
Yeah, Master, you are not strong enough.
Very much so. And Harry kind of passes out, but is saved by a big old Patronus is there. Pattyronus
Old,
is there.
Yeah, the rad stag.
The Rad Stag. They wake up and everything's like pretty okay, except the fact that Sirius is going to be taken back to Azkaban.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not great.
So Harry
dad.
thinks it's his dad that has conjured the Patronus.
Yeah, but it's
And-
like, Harry, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, I know, but it does.
No,
And it's
but
like,
it doesn't, because like he doesn't even know that his dad's Patronus was a stag. Like, it makes more
That was
sense
my dad.
when it's all explained in the book, but he's just like, stag must have been my dad.
Must have been my dad. Got to be my dad. I know what my dad
He's the
looks
most
like.
wild stag I know.
Checking me out. Look at old Paddyfoot.
Yeah.
Not Padfoot. That's Prongs. That's Prongs. Padfoot. That's the
Tongy,
doggy.
tongy prongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tongy Prongy. That's what they call it.
Tongy
Tongy Prongy.
Anyway,
Prong. Old ping prong. Yeah.
pring and
Prong,
pong, pring
prong.
and pong. There's a tiny planet
Yep.
calling.
Calling.
So Harry wakes in hospital and finds out that they're going to suck out Sirius's soul. And Dumbledore uses his manipulation of children to convince Hermione to use the old time
Timmy
turner.
Turner.
He's like, if only you had something to fix it with.
I'm going to be
Maybe
vague.
then more than one life could be spared.
Anyway,
Well,
peace out. I'm Albus.
I need to have a lie down.
We'll never use it again.
Yeah, that bothers me too.
Winks to the camera.
Yeah,
This is a one-time deal.
yeah. Again,
Enjoy.
that's something.
Twice.
Don't they get all the time termers? The time termers destroyed in the books?
Yeah.
There's more logic behind why it never comes back in the books.
They do, but then I'm also like, they also gave one to a kid because they were like, yes, you like studying? Here we go.
Acceleration program. Yeah, so that's revealed. That's how Hermione's been going to all the different classes at the
Yes.
same times.
And Ron can't go with him because of his bung legs.
He's
so
bloody useless. So Hermione and Harry are going to go travel back in time to basically fix the entire evening.
this is a cool effect when they actually spin it, and we see. At first, we even see versions of them because
Yeah.
it's going back a little bit to where they were standing, and then everyone
good
coming
fun.
through.
That's good.
It works really, really well.
It's dinner time, but basically, yeah, they scurry down to Hagrid's hut
Oh, how quickly do they go up and down those stairs in that tower, though?
swiftly. Like that.
Bit of an explanation for the weird occurrences, the rock throwing, seeing
Yes.
themselves in the forest. And they also do say Buckbeak, but it's because it's a time loop. This has happened every time. We just didn't know that it was going on in the background.
Yes, we didn't see that was the pumpkins that were chopped up. Hermione does a big woohoo again to basically save Harry from the werewolf, but then obviously Lupin's going to come charging after them. And then they're saved by Buckbeak.
One thing too that I just love is when they're saving Buckbeak, I love Dumbledore distracting them in the hut and then being like, oh, just look out onto the skyline there while they're taking him away. It's a really, really nice little detail.
Albus knows. He knows.
He
knows.
And I also like that they've established...
I could change everything, but I won't.
But I won't. I'll let the kids do it for me. He doesn't like to get his hands dirty.
Well, the kids might die, but it'll get done.
I also really like this established relationship with Harry as well, and Buckbeak, like after he's ridden in, we get like the little nuzzle, but then here too, the bow and the mutual kind of respect.
And
here.
saving him.
He saves him, absolutely. Like it really works. Poor Professor Lupin's having a really bad night.
He's like, he's not
Poof to the face.
He's not going to be the teacher next year.
And he's like, oh, he's killed me.
He's having a bad night. But Sirius and Harry about to even have a worse night, well, in terms of the other versions of them. And then it turns out that Harry is the one to fire off the huge Patty-ronus.
I wrote, Harry waiting for his dead dad to rescue them is so sad.
Like,
you're like, no, my dad's gonna come.
It's
He's
like
gonna
him.
be here.
It's like him parking himself in the front of the mirror of Era's set. It's just being like, Dad's got a cup. It's all good. I'm just the edge of the lake.
All right.
It just reminded me of someone like at a school event or their graduation or something, watching the empty
chair.
seat. Like, Dad'll be here. He'll be here from a big solo.
He's got this sign on the tree that says James Potter. Harry, when did you print that? Don't worry. That's all good. I went back in time. I just went to use the time turner again, so I'd go to the library and print off with my student library card.
Oh, Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. It's actually him though, and he's quite the Patronus charmer here. He's got like the big
his own dad.
It is. He is his own dad.
Whoa. Time travel paradox.
Whoa, dude. But yeah, it saves them both, and it's all fine. But Sirius is like, you know what? I went a bit early with the whole living with me thing. Let's not do that. You need to be at Hogwarts.
Yeah, they set him free though with the Bombarda, and I'm like, where was that when you were getting attacked by a werewolf?
That would have been handy. You could have exploded Lupin.
Did you say Lumen?
Lupin.
Yeah.
No, I said Lupin.
You could have exploded that light bulb.
The Sirius flies off into the night.
When they run back to resume their places in the hospital bed, and Dumbledore's coming out acting all coy. I like to think he's just really senile, and he's completely forgotten.
What are you
he's just
talking
had that
about?
conversation. He's like, oh, where am I? What was I doing
And
again?
who am I?
That's why he keeps firing the
Gilderoy
dark
Lockhart.
arts teachers, because he keeps on forgetting that he's... Every year he's like,
I need to fill
gotta
this vacant position.
yeah.
It's been vacant for 7 years.
As vacant as his mind.
This vacant expression.
Then Harry tells the most hilarious joke in the world. Seriously, Ron, how could somebody be in two places at once? And they just turn to each other like,
we'll never tell him
Freeze
what
frame.
happened.
oh dear. But then, a beaten down Lupin has retired.
Yeah, he's like, I don't think they'll be too happy about werewolf teaching him.
He's like, fair. Probably should have
I
taken my
might go.
potion.
Yeah.
Might go.
Probably should have been more on top of my health.
No, he's
Sorry, kids.
worried that the parents are going to catch wind of it and then...
He's
And
getting in
then
front of
be
it.
like, please don't kill my
pitchforks
kids.
and torches.
And
But he
moons.
turns the old Maroldi map to Harry.
Maroldi map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ye olde map, but
Ye olde Maroldi. That's what they call him. Or her.
And then Sirius gets Harry a broom.
And nice new firebolt. And I'm like, yeah, he's going to get to do all this Quidditch. And then the movie ends with a really...
With a weird freeze frame.
It looks awful.
Like, ah!
What
He's
is
like,
that?
this is amazing.
It's because there's a Dementor just off frame sucking his face off.
Oh, I see
Dementor's
you've got
like,
the new firebolts. And then we've got the Australian ones as well. G'day, Harry. I'm going to suck you out your soul, mate. There you go.
And don't forget the Russian ones.
Crumb, crumb, crumb.
Oh,
That's
dear.
them on the floor of the Great Hall after food service. Crumb, crumb,
No,
crumb.
that's just the Dementors hoovering up after all the crumbs.
And that's the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Alrighty, shall we move on to weekly watches? That had a bit of demented to it as well.
No, it's more like weekly watches.
Weekly watches. Weekly watches.
Do you want to talk about something that we both watched?
Sure.
Let's talk about weapons.
Weapons was so good.
Yep.
So good.
We went to go see it last Thursday, and it was such a visceral cinematic experience, both on the screen and also behind us as well.
Yeah, so we had some people in the cinema
So bad.
that sucked. They sucked.
Half an hour in, Mr. Brown.
And then they were talking, they were squeaking their chairs. It was bad. But the movie, thankfully, was not ruined by that experience.
No, it was
because
incredible.
It's so good. It's my favorite movie of the year.
Mine too.
We're not going to go into too many plot details or anything like that because it's pretty fresh. Plus, you haven't seen it, Mads. So
It is definitely one of those films that very much like Zach Cregger's first film, Barbarian, go in with as little information as you can.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
And just enjoy the ride that it goes on. There's lots of different things that happen. It's a lot funnier than probably both
some fun
thought.
stuff with structuring of time as well.
And but it also as well just incredibly terrifying, brilliant acting performances overall, and just like a lot of fun. It's one of the most fun cinema experiences I've had. And I still remember like the vibe when like the lights came up and the credits were going, and we were just both
just
like so. It was like that was the best thing ever. It was so gassed. But
Really
yeah,
good.
go see Weapons. It is the
Absolutely.
best movie of 2025 thus far, and it's going to take some beating.
Nice.
Mads, you want to jump in?
What'd you watch?
I've been watching a lot of Come Dine With Me.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
It's great. It's on YouTube. It's an excellent watch.
It is.
I'm not going to lie. At first, you weren't into it, and then
Converted. Preaching to the converted.
yeah,
I watched a little bit as well. It wasn't bad. It was not.
yeah. You got to have like it's got to be the English one. Don't watch the American one.
It's just the sassy English narrator that's so good.
Yeah,
They're always the best.
Hell yeah.
he just says all the things that you're already thinking. Like he'll say if things suck.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Mainly if people suck.
Come dine with me. No.
Yeah, like literally.
That's
it's
the end of
good
the
fun.
episode.
Yeah.
It
Nice
is
one.
good fun. I'm going to talk about Together.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
really, really enjoyed this. I would say if you've seen any of the marketing for this film, there's not really many twists and turns. Like, it's exactly what you would expect,
a
but it's
big
still
body
really
horror
enjoyable. Bit of body horror, but also just like great performances between the two of them. Obviously, real life couple in the two main stars as well, so that helps with the dynamics. But one of the things that really stood out to me was the dysfunction in the relationship. That was really nice, and you really feel for the characters and connect with the characters in some of those hardships. So yeah, it's just like, it's an enjoyable watch. I love the themes that come up in it, and the practical effects are very, very cool.
Yeah, very cool. I'm keen to see it at some stage. Before I get into I'll talk about my myth films last, but the other film that I went and saw at the cinemas fairly recently was Fantastic Four: First Steps, and had a good time with it. I think Marvel's back on a bit of a winner at the moment. I like the fact that the last two Marvel films have felt not super like Marvel films. Thunderbolts was a bit different, and this definitely feels a lot different as well. It's very sort of like, it's a bit Star Trek-y in the way that it's like really focused on exploration, which I really like. And family is obviously the big sort of difference between like the Fantastic Four and like the Avengers and the X-Men and stuff like that. They're a family first and foremost. And
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, exactly right. So it's really good. All the cast do pretty good job. I'm still Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards. I'm still kind of getting around a little bit. That was the casting I was like, I don't know, and that's still the one that I'm coming away from being like, I still don't know. But I really like Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm was brilliant. Eben Moss Backrack as Ben Grimm or Thing, also very good, and Vanessa Kirby, really good as well. And then you get Julia Garner as Shala Baal, who's like this Silver Surfer in this film, and then Ralph Ineson's voice performance as Galactus is tremendous. Yeah, he's really good in it. Really, really enjoy that. But yeah, it's a good amount of fun. It's again, it doesn't like hold you by the hand doing an origin story, which is awesome. It kind of just drops you in the world. But yeah, it's just a good amount of fun. Like it's just it's there's stakes, but it doesn't feel like you need to have watched 20,000 films before you've watched this one, which is refreshing to watch a Marvel movie like that. That it isn't just trying to set up everything else. So yeah, it's good fun.
Nice.
It's a good first step into the Fantastic Four under the Disney banner.
I see what you did there. Anything else you've been watching, Mads?
I've been playing Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, which one?
Nice.
Which one?
Oh, there's like a trilogy on PlayStation. I think it's on 4 and 5. So I played them all ages ago, and I've started like replaying them.
They're good fun, those games. I like those.
Yeah. So I started playing that first one again.
Nice.
And
They're a bit Uncharted-like, those games,
they are.
which I like.
They're
as
very
well.
and like the story's strong in it. It still holds up. The
Yeah.
graphics hold up, even though it's quite old now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the first one came out on PS3, and then the next two came out on PS4. So yeah, like
Have they been like remastered?
I think there might have
Yeah,
been
they
like
have
a
been
HD sort of
remastered, yeah.
remake.
That
so-
helps. It goes a long way.
Yeah, it does. I think I've played the first two definitely. I'm not sure if I played the third one though. I have to play it.
I
Nice
think
one.
the third one's the snow one.
Yeah, I don't think I've played that one.
Yeah,
I gotta
it
get
wasn't
around it.
my favorite,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
but I like the second one's my favorite.
Second one's good. I remember enjoying that. Nice.
Do you want to go again? Since you
Sure.
got two more.
So I've seen 3 films at MIF, Melbourne International Film Festival this year. One of them was a little bit forgettable, so I'm not really going to worry talking about it too much. But the other 2 horror movies I did watch were quite good, particularly one of them. The one I liked the most was We Bury the Dead, which is a Australian film by Zach Hilditch that's set in Tasmania, but filmed in Perth, or filmed in Western Australia. But basically, it stars Daisy Ridley, who's American, and basically her husband has been in Tasmania on a work retreat, but while he's there, there's an accidental sort of like test fire of a US military weapon that wipes out everybody basically on the island of Tasmania, and has caused a lot of chaos basically. But what's happening is that she goes over there to be part of the body retrieval squad, because obviously a lot of these people, basically their brains have just sort of like exploded essentially internally. It's like an EMP sort of situation that kills them all. But some of the bodies are waking up in very much like a zombie style. So she's hoping she might be able to find her husband, in which she start to get some understanding of why she really desperately wants to find him as we go. So it's a bit road trippy, trying to get from like one part of Tassie to the other. There's some really tremendous acting performances across the board. I think Kai Roach Turner, I believe, is one of them. He's plays like one of the military guys who is creepy as hell. And you've got who plays Nightwing in like the Titans series, Brendan Thwaites, I think. Yeah, and he's quite good in it too. But yeah, it's a good film. Really good prac effects, some really creepy zombies, some really creepy sound design, like very much kind of like the clickers in like Last of Us sort of vibes, but probably even more gross than that, which is saying something. And yeah, there was a really good Q&A after the film that I enjoyed. I got my question answered, which was always fun. Asking about the design of the zombies and stuff like that, so it was cool. But yeah, had a really good time with We Bury the Dead. Highly recommend giving it a crack.
Nice. My last one, I want to talk about Dangerous Animals.
Oh yes.
So
Jai Courtney.
yeah, and like Captain Boomerang was absolutely, given his Australian accent, it's all like I loved him in this. And I would say he's probably the strongest part of the film.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone's seen this advertised, it's like a thriller that's kind of set in the world of sharks, but the sharks aren't necessarily the most dangerous thing
animal.
in the
I
water.
am. It's my Australian accent. It's the most dangerous thing in the water.
It's pretty deadly, I'll tell you that much. He's just incredible in it, and he's really sinister in it as well. I didn't so much connect with the main character, and not through the performance. Like Hassie Harrison was really good in this role, but there's sort of a romance between her and another character that I didn't necessarily buy because it evolves from like a one night stand, and they just seem to like invested based on the time that they spend together.
Based on some limited time, yes.
So yeah, but still a really, really thrilling kind of adventure. It's a lot of fun. Like it's quite camp as well. And yeah, there's just some really brutal, memorable scenes. So I certainly recommend it to you in particular, mate. I think it's right up your alley.
Keen. Definitely, I think we talked about it a bit on tantalising trailers. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a crack. It was Mark Cole-Smith, the actor. I was actually not Kyle Roach-Turner. I don't know how I got those guys confused.
I was embarrassed for you, but I didn't want to say anything.
You're a big Mark Cole-Smith man.
Oh, you know me. It's right up there. It goes Mark Cole-Smith, sports, wrestling. Three passions.
Yeah, that's what they say. But yeah, Mark Cole-Smith was really good. He's worth watching this film for that alone. Anyway, last one I'm going to go through is another film that I watched at MIF this year, which was quite fun, and it was called It Ends. So it's a debut feature-length film. Bunch of friends who, like, one of them sort of like they're kind of been like sort of moving and getting stuff ready for like college. And they kind of was like, oh, I need to go get some dinner. So they go out and sort of like a late night food run. One of them is going to like get dropped home and all this sort of stuff. And then they're driving, and then they drive, and then they keep driving, and they work out they are stuck basically in this infinite like road. And it starts out very like super creepy. Some of the sequences like, whoa, this is a lot. And then it kind of changes a little bit. Once they sort of are out there on the road, it becomes a lot more of a reflective piece, where they're sort of like debating about, like, particularly as well, given the transition of like what stage of their lives they're at, thinking about sort of like what's next for them, like what they've done with their life and all these sort of things. So it gets like quite a bit more sort of reserved in the back half of the film, which sort of took me off guard a little bit, which was refreshing. I would have liked more of the first part of the movie, where it was like a bit more sort of horror, because that's my bag.
So refreshing in the same way that a drink you don't like is refreshing.
But it grew on me though. It did grow on me a little bit. So it got there. I prefer We Bury the Dead if I was comparing the two films. We Bury the Dead it's a zombie movie with like a lot of emotional gut punching as well, which is quite good. But I think that executes the tonal balance a bit better than this film does. This film feels like a bit more of it feels like they go off-road basically with the tonal shift. But yeah, it's good fun, and it's very isolating. It's a bit creepy. It's claustrophobic. But yeah, for like a debut feature, I think it's really worth a watch. So yeah, It Ends worth a watch.
Yeah, nice. Any more for you, Mads? Or
what's it called? The Big Show. It's super good. It's like it's so wholesome and it's so funny.
What is it?
So, what's his name?
Michael McIntyre.
Michael McIntyre.
I like the comedian. He's good.
Yeah, so he like hosts, and he does it in this massive sellout kind of theater, and he'll have guests on. They do different segments. He'll have the surprise star of the show, where it's like somebody in the audience is going to be the star of the show, but they don't know.
Yeah, gotcha.
So like
that's fun.
Or sometimes what they'll do is they'll build like elaborate sets. So people think that they are going to a bar or something, and then they're like, oh, do you want to come like take a photo on our special like ride on bull? And then they're like, yeah, cool. Like they do that, sit on the bull, and then the wall falls down and they're on stage with all of these people. That's great. I love that. And yeah, he's so great. It's so funny.
It's good fun. Yeah, like really positive vibes, and the variety of segments. Really fun.
It's like midnight game show where he lets himself into a celebrity's house and wakes them up.
And
I've seen that.
Play.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
It's very good fun. Cool, nice, good shout. As always, guys, please do remember to like, subscribe, share it around. Make sure you let us know if there's any future Segamontes you'd like us to do. Maybe you want us to do this impressions one that I've alluded to today. But on that note, guys, we do have to head off. Mischief managed. Thanks, everyone, and catch you at the next film club.